side. And so when I did 3 years of wrestling and then start my jiu-jitsu, it was easier, even though I had a wrestling base, it was easy to learn jiu-jitsu still. Sometimes a wrestler, they do wrestling for 10, 15 years, they get introduced to jiu-jitsu and they can't do jiu-jitsu because their brain won't let them. You understand? Same. It doesn't work the other way. So that's why you'll see Olympians and they still don't understand why they're getting triangled or why they keep getting guillotined. They don't understand it. It was easy for me, to be honest, but I do understand the feeling of what wrestling feels like to a jiu-jitsu person. I know the feeling. I feel the same. The only difference is I have some knowledge, so it helps me. But once you turn off jiu-jitsu and you turn on wrestling, you do it for some time, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, then you have something to build a foundation. You can go back and forth and they will work together. But in the beginning, you have to turn off jiu-jitsu. You have to. It's because your brain will always pull guard. So you have to say, I'm not pulling guard. There's no pulling guard. Everything, it's not guard, mount, side control, or back control, or knee on belly. It's top and bottom. That's it. Only top and bottom. So you have one goal, top. Only top. And then once you do it, jiu-jitsu becomes easy. Because you're like, I get on top, then I do jiu-jitsu. And if I'm on bottom, I get guard, then I get on top and I do jiu-jitsu. Some people in jiu-jitsu already think this way. You know, they go, yeah, you get guard, submit, sweep, back take. That's it. Or get back up, which is a lot of times not taught. Get back up. But to white belts, they learn in class, get up and base, right? They do the stand up and base. And then they never use it because they trying to invert. They want to get a inverted heel hook. They want to be like Lachlan Giles, you know? So it's cool, but it's also good to learn how to stand back up, take somebody down. Did you get something you liked?
Sure, that's it. You gotta think position, stance. That's the start. Stance. Head, hands, hips.
It's
You would like it at night.
You know what Felicia always said? Felicia? Because, you know, she and I work together a lot, you know.
She told me you and she taught at the
high school.
And John
Big John's.
Big John's.
Yeah, Big John's Ultimate Training Academy. What changed? This is Felicia's line. One day I told her, I said, wrestling, stop thinking of it as wrestling. It's called jiu-jitsu. And these takedowns we're doing are called standing sweeps. And when I told her that, something clicked. And she goes, they're standing sweeps. They're not takedowns. I know to a wrestler or an average person, they go, that is ridiculous. Makes no sense at all. They're called takedowns. But for her, she needed to call them standing sweeps. So what she did is she visualized the standing position as the guard. And she's trying to sweep her opponent at all times. No submissions. She's trying to sweep. So if you think that way, you look at the person and you're like, how can I get their leg and sweep them? And you know, Eddie Bravo, 10th Planet, old school, right? Maybe not electric chair, let's put that aside, but the lockdown, the position, coming up into the dog fight, you know, I forget what you call it, like plan B or when you roll, what is it called? Plan B? Yeah, so plan B, so that became a part of, that became a part of her game. If she's here in the stance and she goes here, even if it's a terrible looking takedown, she's in the position The person sprawls. And now what does she do? She goes here. The person goes whizzer. And then she goes like this.
Get a knee.
And now, 2 points. I know I made it look ridiculous, like a terrible looking takedown, but that was her start. You understand? And then little by little, she learns it's kind of like a guard. And I get the leg. So a leg attack is nothing more than what now everybody calls wrestling up, because of Andrew Wiltsey. Andrew Wiltsey's videos, I don't know if you've seen. He uses the term wrestle up a lot. Maybe even Gordon Ryan does, I'm not sure. But they've been using this term, it's been in the jiu-jitsu world lately, wrestle up, which just basically means play guard and then come up on a leg and take the person down, wrestle up. That's a term now, it's taken hold. So that's how she learned how to wrestle up. And how funny, how ironic they use the word wrestle up. They don't call it jiu-jitsu. Like to me, I'm like, why do you call it wrestle up? Because in their mind, they learned how to wrestle up from wrestlers. But from my point of view, it's jiu-jitsu. But where I came from, I already had wrestling. I learned jiu-jitsu. It was a part of jiu-jitsu. Dogfight. Even Eddie Bravo, the most unassuming, he would not be a takedown guy. He's never take people down. What does he do? He pulls guard, lock down, get on his side, whip up, get in electric underhooks.
You know the names.
Electric underhooks, come up, old school, start with old school. Maybe I'm gonna come into electric chair. Maybe I'm gonna go plan B. I don't know all the names, but yeah, I'm pretty familiar with the system. Not so much with rubber guard, because my knees don't do that. I can't do this at all. This will crack my knee. I can't move my legs like this.
Yeah, you need this.
Yeah, well, I have flexibility,
Oh, you do.
but I don't have. My knees have been damaged. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. I used to be able to, but I can't anymore. So even
What
when
happened here?
yeah, a lot. Well, I've had full ACL reconstruction and 2 meniscus tears. This one now has a meniscus tear. It's bothering me. It keeps getting caught, and it pops, and I get it caught as I bend my knee, and then it's kind of locked. But that's why when I'm on my guard, I don't let people stack me because of my neck. Like this is gonna kill me. So, and because my legs don't do this, I play a lot more on my side. I play from here, and I've developed sort of like a guard, but it's not guard. It's the Ghost Escape, the Phantom. I have all these. I have my own stuff. And it's because I can't, and the wedding sweep. Again, you may not be, I don't know how much, if you've ever seen my
I know
videos.
Phantom,
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah.
It works.
Are anybody doing that over at 10th Planet?
I'm
You're doing it? Yeah. So I play a lot of bottom, side control. So, because I can't, John likes to do Nino guard.
What is it?
Head, it's basically a headlock from bottom. It almost looks like people going into buggy choke. Like if you're in side control here, this position.
Okay.
So he just playing here. I can sit up and try to sweep. And obviously I have submissions. Boom. And then on the backside, this can always happen. So when guys start pulling their head out. So John likes to play this. I like a lot when guys pass my guard, because if you're too much for me, if I can't stop you, I just let it. I don't care. When guys go here, I'm just so good here. I'm so good at doing it that I don't care. And everybody tries to side control me, and I just, and baseball choke. I have like an Ezekiel from bottom, north, south. So I have all these bottom side control moves that help me escape. The phantom is, again, all of this, like everybody always goes, I go here, they switch their arm, and I come back, or they go here, they control here, I go doorstop killer, boom, and now I'm back in, and then back in the wedding sweep. So I play a lot from there. If someone's passing, they're passing, I take this leg and I come to the backside here. Nobody else does this that I know. So now you pass, and now I have this control. And this is my guard, in a sense. The guy comes back for a triangle. I keep my head tight, leg drag, whoop. Everything's there. So that's kind of like my game in a nutshell of bottom. It's not even guard anymore, but that's because I'm getting older and I don't want to be up on my neck and I can't do this anymore. See, did you hear that? It just cracked right now a little bit. You know, I don't like this. But you still have it?
Yeah. Jailbreak.
Jailbreak. Yeah, you jailbreaked me today. I didn't even. I haven't had anybody do that in so many years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny. I still remember. I have a really good memory of old stuff. Eddie. When I rolled with Eddie one time in 1999, he did a jailbreak from side control. I still remember. He wasn't doing rubber guard. It was lock the shoulder. This is what Eddie Bravo was doing in 1999, which was very similar to what we were doing. Guys would put their hands in the chest, and it was just this. And then, yeah. It was. That's all it was. It was just and lock the shoulder. And that's what he showed, but we were really looking to just do the twister. Twister from side control. Cool. You want to go eat? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you. Shigeki right here. Shigeki's the name of our new move.
The Shigeki.